I used to think love was like a rubber band. Stretch it as far as you want, and it'll snap back into place. I was wrong. Meeting Daniel changed everything. He wasn't just a boyfriend. He was the quiet kind of man who made the world feel still when he walked into a room. Not loud, not showy, but he saw me, really saw me. The kind of man who remembered how I took my coffee, who left little notes on the fridge. Drive safe. Love you. The kind of love you stop searching for once you find it. And somehow I destroyed it. It didn't explode in some dramatic movie scene. No steamy betrayal, no seduction. Just a string of small, dumb decisions that built a disaster. There was a coworker, Matt, charming, funny, constantly flirting. I laughed it off at first, told myself it was harmless. I convinced myself Daniel and I were just in a rough patch. That's how it starts. Tiny lies you whisper to yourself until they grow into truths you can't escape. One night after work, a group went out for drinks. Daniel had texted me hours earlier. Dinner's ready when you are. I ignored it. Matt made me feel alive again, like I wasn't the predictable version of myself that Daniel had gotten used to. When Matt offered to walk me in my car, I didn't say no. When he kissed me, I didn't push back. Quick, stupid, meaningless, or at least that's what I told myself the next morning. But guilt has a way of turning seconds into permanent scars. I thought I could hide it. I thought Daniel loved me enough to never find out. But lies fester, and the truth, it has a scent. A week later, he came home early. I was in the shower. My phone buzzed on the counter. Daniel never went through my things. That was how much he trusted me. But this time, he did. When I stepped out, the look on his face said it all. Hollow. Empty. He didn't shout. Didn't throw a thing. Who's Matt? I froze. Tried to lie. My mouth wouldn't cooperate. His hand trembled holding my phone. Every ounce of warmth between us evaporated in that second. It was a mistake. I whispered, tears spilling before I even finished the sentence. He said nothing. Just nodded once, set the phone down, and walked past me. The door clicking behind him screamed, louder than any argument ever could. For 2 days, he didn't come home. When he finally returned, he looked exhausted, hollow-eyed. He sat across from me at the kitchen table, the same table where we used to plan our future, and said quietly, I can't do this. I begged. I promised it meant nothing. One night, one stupid mistake. He just stared. You broke something I can't fix. And in that moment, I realized forgiveness isn't about saying I'm sorry enough times. Forgiveness is trust. Once it's gone, everything else collapses. He didn't yell, didn't insult. He just stopped loving me the way he used to. He stayed in the house another week while packing his things. Silence, so heavy it felt like it could crush me. We ate in the same room, without a word. He slept on the couch. I lay awake in our bed, staring at the ceiling, remembering warmth that used to be ours. Once, I caught him looking at me for a fraction of a second. Maybe there was something left. But his eyes weren't filled with love anymore, only distance. When he finally left, he hugged me, not like a partner, not like someone holding me close, like he was saying goodbye to a ghost. I hope you find what you're looking for, he whispered. That was the last time he touched me. I tried calling, sent messages, apologies dripping with words that once meant everything. Regret, love, mistakes, sorry. He never answered, didn't block me, just silence. Silence that cut deeper than any scream ever could. A month went by, then another. I saw him online, smiling, hiking, alive again. A girl in one of the photos, Emma. He looked free. And me? Stuck, replaying that night, like a film I couldn't turn off. It's strange how you can lose everything in a moment you barely remember. People say cheating happens when something's missing. Not in my case. Nothing was missing. I just didn't value what I had. I didn't cheat because I stopped loving him. I cheated because I stopped loving myself. And when he walked away, I understood he was the last person who truly ever did. People think the worst part of cheating is getting caught. It's not. The worst part is seeing the look in their eyes when they realize the person they trusted the most was capable of destroying them. You can't unsee it. You can't undo it. Sometimes I see him at the grocery store, nods politely, force a smile. But inside it twists. The memory of a home, a life, a laugh I threw away chasing a temporary thrill. Now I live with the permanence of that choice. I've dated since, tried to move on. But no one looks at me like Daniel did before that night. No one ever will. The version of me that deserved that love doesn't exist anymore. People say time heals everything. Maybe, but it doesn't bring back who you were before you broke someone's heart. That grief you carry quietly, forever. If I could speak to him one last time, I wouldn't beg forgiveness. I'd just say, thank you for loving me when I couldn't love back, and for walking away when I didn't deserve you to stay. Sometimes, losing someone isn't punishment. It's the lesson you needed to learn before it was too late.